Hello. Good
How are
morning.
you?
What about you? What's your name?
Patricia. And
Ah,
you're
nice to meet you.
and let me get Ahmed.
Yes. Where are you from?
I'm in the United States.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Are you tutor or native speaker or both of them?
Well, I'm a native speaker. English is the only language I speak.
Hmm. You can't teach grammar?
I can teach anything you want me to teach. Um,
Oh, really?
yeah. Well, yes. Most most
Ah,
most of my
that's
most of my students, they like to just chat.
oh,
We
that's
talk
good.
back and forth. Because they don't have much opportunity to speak with someone
Hmm.
who speaks English. But if you want to do lessons, we
Okay.
can do that, or we can chat. Whatever you would like to do.
Oh, thank you. My name is Ahmed. I'm from Iraq. I'm English teacher. I teach English in primary school. Uh,
Really?
yes.
That is so cool. Yeah,
Thanks.
this is new
And
for me. I'm a hairdresser.
hmm?
I cut hair. I'm a
Oh,
hairdresser, and I just
nice.
stumbled on this, and I get to talk to people all over the world. So that's cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Uh, do you have a salon to do your career?
Well, I quit for a while because I'm just tired.
Mm,
My hands hurt and everything else. But I just recently
mm,
started back in a salon. I only work 2 days a week, but I'm a
mm,
creative person and I need to be creative. I need to do my art and talk to people.
mm.
And so 2 days a week is
Okay.
good. hmm What do you
Well,
do?
I'm teacher. I'm English teacher. I teach
Oh,
in
that's right.
English in primary school. Yes, I told you that.
Yeah. You
Yes.
know what? I'm 60
Uh,
years old. I'm not that old, but I am losing my brain.
no,
So I,
you'll not. You are not too old. It's
I didn't
okay.
say I didn't say I was too
Age
old.
is. You are 60. 60.
60.
Oh,
Yeah.
60. Oh, still young.
Depends on who you are. To a 20-year-old, I'm ancient, but to an 80-year-old, I'm young.
Yes.
How old are you?
Uh, can you guess?
Okay, let's see. 47?
I'm old man.
Oh, what? That's not old. How, am
No,
so apparently you're 37.
it's around
Good
37,
grief.
36,
What?
36.
36. Oh, okay. Wow, I
Yes.
was way off. I'm usually
Okay,
pretty
thank
good
you.
about that.
Thanks.
I'm
Let
sorry.
me discuss about English. Is there
Mhm.
something, some way to learn English fast, or just practice and speak with native speaker?
Um, I feel, I mean, how did we learn our original language as babies? We talked and we
Mm,
listened, right? We were always
mm,
listening and, interacting and things like that. So um, I think just talking back and forth helps a lot,
mm.
but we're individuals. So, I mean, you learn differently than I do, so it's kind of whatever works best for you. you know I'm just here to
Okay.
help you and not to make you do what I want, but I'm here to do what you want
Okay.
or need.
Do you think it's learning about like a babies? It's faster way because babies it's say the words and they repeat and shadowing the with what they hearing.
Well, I think babies, they don't know any other language, so it's easier.
Mm,
you know um, I'm half Mexican and I cannot learn to speak Spanish to save my life. I
mm.
just I can't compute it. But if I were a baby and that was the only thing I was hearing, you know it'd be a lot easier.
Hmm. Okay, let me ask you about there's no magic way or strategical way to improve English language faster, or just depends on for skills and practice with the speaking, listening, writing?
Well, I think we're, like I said, we're all individuals, so I think it kind of depends on the student and how they learn, what they want to learn, and also who's their teacher. You know, is it
Mm,
someone who cares about them and is helping them, or or is who they're around not really teachers, but they're just listening? You know, I think everything in life, it depends on atmosphere and the people that are there. You know, you have this group of people and it's going to be one way. You take those people out and have a
mm.
new group of people and it's going to be a different way. So I think
Okay.
the best thing is to adapt.
Let me ask you about there's a difficult to improve English language if you want to live in Arabic country in Middle East like Mesopotamia, and here people speak Kurdish in the north, and the south and middle speak Arabic, and always to speak Arabic that we cannot practice even when you to be with yourself to practice English. Do you think it's difficult to practice English or practice to speak or learn to improve another language is difficult if your country or if your peoples there they do not speak English? We cannot practice English with your daily routine when you go to hospital,
Mhm.
street, school, high school, supermarket, shops, anywhere.
um Again, I think that depends on the individual, because how
Mm,
bad do you want it? How bad do you want to know it? um
mm,
you know, there comes a point for everything in life where you say, I want it bad enough that I'm just going to do it. I don't care if it's
mm,
hard. I don't care if other people don't like it, whatever. This is what I want. This is what's best for me. So I do it. But then other people are like, you know what? It's too hard to try and fit in or whatever. And so they just quit, you know? So
mm.
takes a strong person to do risky things, you know?
Okay, thank you. Let me
Welcome.
ask you about the Cambridge website. Do you think Cambridge website is give us a real definition for the words?
Um, I haven't been on here
Uh,
very long. I just started,
uh, mm.
and this is the
Uh,
only, go ahead.
I look for about the definition of abbreviation that it's shorter form from word or phrases, especially use it in writing.
Okay, let me show
Uh,
you. I'm going to write this to you. Okay, there's my name.
yes.
Okay,
Mm.
or you can do that. That's an
Abbreviation.
abbreviation. Yes.
Yes, I know that.
Okay. Well, you're
Uh,
right.
uh,
Yeah, you're an English teacher.
yes, I know that, but I
Mhm,
want to sure I want to ask you about because you are native speaker and you tutor and live with a native speaker.
mhm.
This is your language. If you want something about that, I use this essential grammar news.
Uh-huh.
Mm. There's some different form. For example, uh, short form we can abbreviate just verb to be, and short forms we can just abbreviate verb to be.
What?
Mm. Can you do you understand what I say?
No, I didn't. I'm not sure where you're going.
Ah, there's two short
What's
form and short format.
what's your question? What are you asking me?
I ask you about the abbreviations.
If I what about them? Are they good, bad, what? Or when to use them, or what
No, no,
about
I ask you
abbreviations?
about abbreviation. Do you have abbreviation? Abbreviation is a short form to
Do
use it.
you have a cell phone, right?
Hmm?
You have a cell phone?
Yes,
You have a cell phone? So you
yes.
text. Okay, that's abbreviating. When you say, TTYL, talk to you later. But that's okay for texting and things like that, but it depends on who you're talking to. Because sometimes you shouldn't be abbreviating, in a professional situation, something like that, or because sometimes if you abbreviate everything, people perceive you as not being very intelligent.
How much time do you think people to learn English with like native speaker? Do you think it's 6 months? It's enough to speak English language?
I think, hang on. I think, again, that's an individual thing, Some people learn faster and better than others, So, I think a lot of it depends on your interest, Like I said, I'm half Mexican. I've tried to learn to speak Spanish, but at the time I was in those classes, I wasn't paying attention. I had other things going on in my life, so I didn't care so much, So I didn't really pay attention, and I failed, and it was like, whatever,
Okay. Do
But
you
at a
have
different time in my
website?
life, that might have been different.
Do you have website to improve English language?
Yeah.
Can you send it to
Do I
me?
go to a website to learn Spanish?
Hmm?
No, I don't.
No, I don't. I want to speak English, not Spanish.
Yeah. Well, and are you asking what others? I just started this. This is a whole new thing for me because I'm getting older. My hands hurt. I need to get a job where I can be at home and just be on my computer and not be out, doing repetitious work too much because I have arthritis and carpal tunnel and stuff like that. And I stumbled upon this, and this is all new for me, but I love it. I think it's a great thing, great opportunity, a great thing. I mean, look, I get to meet you. I now have a friend, across the world that I never would have known otherwise.
Okay. Which state do you live in the USA?
What state? Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah.
I think in Arizona people speak English and French because Arizona it's they are speaking the French.
No. Arizona is English and Spanish because we're on the
But I
border of
think
Mexico. We're on the border of Mexico, so half of Arizona is Mexican.
Are you born in the USA?
I was born in Arizona. I was raised in Arizona. Yeah, I was born right next to the Grand Canyon.
Do you think it's difficult for the immigrant to in the USA?
Of course, it's difficult to change anything for most people, I think. But I think it depends on how bad you want it and your drive, and if you're blessed enough to be around good people. And it depends on your atmosphere, who you're around, and what. And if things are going badly, you need to kind of look at who you're talking to, who you're living around, and whatnot. And change that, and then it shouldn't be as scary. So I think being an immigrant coming here, you got to really plan correctly, not just on a whim go, yep, I'm going. I don't know. I mean, because I'm not an immigrant. I've never been through that. I don't know people. I mean, I haven't really heard their stories and things like that. I know a little bit, but I love change. So it seems exciting to me, but at the same time, it's dangerous, and if it's illegal and all that kind of stuff. So
Okay,
but
let me ask you about my English. Let me ask you about my English. Do you think it's in my English good, middle, bad?
I think, okay, on a scale from 1 to 10, I would say a 7.5.
Really? That's
Yeah.
me intermediate.
You just have a strong accent, so I just really have to listen to